Hello everyone, it's the Eternal Potato with yet again another school-related science video. Now today, I'm not going to do anything crazy like I have been. I'm not going to grow potatoes in Mars dirt, I'm not going to disprove Pluto is a planet, nor am I going to prove that the Earth isn't flat. Today, we're doing a much more simpler video. Today is just going to be a simple crash course about the blue jay.
Potato, 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 potato.
So, as you just heard, this is about the blue jay, or for a more scientific name, the Cyanocida cristata. The name Cyanocida cristata is Latin. Cyanocida means blue, cristata means crested, which when you put both of them together, you get a blue crested bird, which is a characteristic, if I can English good, of a blue jay, with their little crown of blue feathers over their head. So like most birds, the blue jay has a call that it makes. Now the blue jay has many different ones, which actually are a bit varying in what they sound like. So right now I'm going to play a few audio recordings of it and you're going to hear what it sounds like. The blue jay, like everything else on Earth, has been classified to give it a very specific name, which is going down the domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species that everything can be broken down into. So, domain of blue jay is Eukarya, kingdom, Animalia, phylum, Chordata, class, Avis, order, Passeriformis, family, Corvidae, genus is Cyanocida, and species is Cyanocida cristata, which is the blue jay. Now, I'm not going to explain what everything else on the top of that list is, because that is way too much to try and explain in one video. So, blue jay, here's some interesting facts about the blue jay actually. Blue jay, it's in the same scientific family as crows, you know, those black birds that everyone's heard thousands of times now, maybe more. So a few genera or different genuses that are similar to the blue jay are Paradiseidae, that's a real word, it means birds of paradise, or something a lot more simpler than that, an Artemidae, which is a wood swallow. Some species, like actual species related to the blue jay, which means they have a common ancestor, are crows and magpies. So here's some information about blue jay's habitat. Blue jays actually don't have a particular habitat that they'll be found in. According to the Ohio Division of Wildlife, quote, "At one time their habitat was primarily oak woods, but they are now common in city parks and wooded suburban areas." End quote. Still though, local woods, such as actually where I live, is probably where you're going to be most likely to find a blue jay apart from just walking through the streets of town. So, blue jays do migrate, but some of them will actually remain in cold areas like this through the winter, which all Ohioans know, for us, will last till about early May. So blue jays, like other birds, are omnivores, so they will typically eat stuff like nuts, seeds, small insects, etc. Just small things. They're not gonna feast out on bacon like humans do. This diet is the primary reason why blue jays are common in forests, because trees drop nuts, a lot of little plants have seeds, little insects going across underneath all the leaf cover. Actually, none there, but you get the point. They're plentiful within a wooded area, which is why they are most common here. They don't just live here. I want to make sure you understand that. So if you want to use some more scientific terms about a blue jay, Hey, look, it's someone that's related to a blue jay making an entrance. So if you want to use some scientific terms for a blue jay, you can categorize them as either a primary or a secondary consumer, depending if you include insects within them. If it's insects, it'll be secondary. If no insects, primary. Alright? Cool. You can Google if you don't know what those mean. Many people think that activity, like, well, people, would drive birds away from their habitats and cause them to go somewhere else. But like I said earlier, they can be easily found within like I said earlier, they can be found within urban areas, such as city parks, which make these birds adaptable to some conditions, actually most conditions. This means that real threats that these birds have are more natural ones, such as predators. Just, you know, people are probably the least dangerous thing to blue jays out there. Well, that's pretty much it for a brief crash course on the blue jay, which is actually a pretty interesting bird. I never thought I'd say that. If you want to see any of the sources that have the information I used and more information, all the links to those will be in the description below. If you want any other science videos such as this or my previous big ridiculous theory ones that I've done, actually, they were mostly plausible, so I wouldn't say ridiculous, because scientifically they add up. But anyways, just comment ideas below, and I may make a video on it, depending on how ridiculous it is. Which means if it's more ridiculous, gonna do it. Well, till then, this is the Eternal Potato, signing off, until next time.